Hey, my rose, the Kenyan rose flower. The sun has rose. Wake up, but a bit slower. You are the boss. Let me take you to the shower. Thoughts about you are not false. Of course, you are the lady power. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone and the time you are watching this video. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please consider by subscribing to this channel. We are on the road to 3K subscribers, and I'll be glad if you make me reach that goal. So today I'm starting this video in a forest. This is a forest. This is a There is a forest behind me, and I'm not in the village but it's a forest in the town. So I'm still in Nairobi area, and this is the behind me is a very nice. These are more of natural trees. I don't know if you can see it well. They are natural trees here. I'm afraid I may the the ground is not visible, and I'm afraid I may step on some animals which might be like a snake. So I don't want to walk inside here. So it is afternoon here, and I'm very happy. You can see I'm happy, and happy that you are watching this video, and happy that I want to share with you. As the heading of the title of the video suggests, there are some moments whereby, as human beings, we go through some difficult times, hard times, and even considering the hard economic times that different parts of the world are experiencing. Some people go through a lot, and that one makes some people to get stressed, and through the stress, it may even go to become to that can it can lead to depression. Yeah, and there are some people do manage their stress in different ways, in different ways, and I also have my own ways of managing stress, and I want to share with you how I manage stress, or when I'm going through some difficult times, how do I manage those anxieties, those stress, or even if you are depressed, how can you get out of it using my own way. I told you guys that I always tell my story in my own way. Don't expect me to be like the other person. I'll be me, and I'll give my story in my own way. So with me, I have a booklet here. This one, I have a booklet here. This is like a booklet. I printed this booklet. The content is my creativity, original content, and created by myself. So this book is as a result of depression and stress that I go through. So when I yeah, it's a product of being stressed. And at a given point, I thought that maybe when I'm stressed, I'm I need to be more stressed, because it gives me gets me more creative. Because this book is creative work when I was stressed. So this is how I manage my stress. So or rather, let me give you a short story. Let me walk this way. I found somewhere, but somehow clear. Let me move here. So in last, this is 2023. In 2021, let me check. 2021 around June. Yeah, around not June, but yeah. Anyway, hope that just that period. Yeah, during that period, June all the way to the end of 2021, I went through some difficult time, and there was a problem at work. There was a problem at work, and I never like talking about this story, but there was a problem at work whereby someone trying to frame me for something that I never knew anything about, and I got so much stressed, so much. Uh, I went through a lot. Yeah, I'm a guy. I'm one person who, when I like peace. So when there is no peace, especially if I'm directly involved, I feel so much overwhelmed with emotions, and it gets me stressed. So it led me it made me so stressed, and to some given point I realized that I was depressed, but I never knew that I was even depressed. But those the effects of those whatever happened I still are still with me. Some effects are still with me. I try so much to evade those effects, but sometimes I just find myself unable to. So during that time when I was so much stressed, I even stopped going to work, and when I was sitting at home, I chose to do some writing. Yeah, so I was writing, and whatever I was writing, I made this book. It has two periods. It is we have the period of 2020. Let me see, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see that. The period of 2021, and also you have another session I also did this year. This year I was not stressed. I was just being creative. So I was writing poems, and I want to be reading for you this poem. So I chose to print the book. I always did, and wrote and put them in a soft copy. So I chose to print them so that I can be able to read for you. Some, because I don't have the I did not like master the words, so I have to read. I only have know some words, but some I don't remember. So I printed so that I can read for you. So I want to read for you today part of one of the poems. Maybe I'll be reading some depending on how you like them. Yeah. So I'll be reading for you one of the first poem that I wrote. This first poem, the title is called uh, "My Kenyan Rose Flower," which says so. I'll start the verse one. Hey, my rose, the Kenyan rose flower. The sun has rose. Wake up, but a bit slower. You are the boss. Let me take you to the shower. Thoughts about you are not false. Of course, you are the lady power. I want your face be my lullaby that takes me to the la la land. that fictionable land that is special for the king and the queen of the land. I want your love be an alarm that takes me back to the real land, the land that gives hope of the news from the windward side of the mount. I just want our hearts to melt in the heat of love. In that molten state, be cooled to form one curve, one soul that can't hurt but will live to testify the true love. Be my favorite star in the sky. Be that star that led the shepherds from the east to to Bethlehem. Be my love that I will cherish all days. Be my love that I won't betray. Be my love that I won't regret. Be be your love that you will thank God for. Be my closest friend. Be my rose flower. How do you see that? That was my first poem that I ever wrote. I want you please to comment about give a comment how my poem was. There there are some words that I chose so, to shift a bit so that I create some what do you call rhyming, yeah. So they may not make really sense, but is some the rules of poetry allows that. Yeah. So that is my poem for you today, guys. Consider subscribing if you haven't. Give this video a like and tell me if you want another poem or I stop giving you a poem. Of course, I'll be giving. I told you that I have stories to tell, so I also have poems to recite for you. Next time, I will make sure that I know I remember the lyrics. I'll practice the lyrics so that I remember them, so that I don't read. Yeah. And if you want to use them somewhere, because it is a love poem, is a poem you can write for your lady. And if you want also, I can create one tailored for you, for your loved one. Yeah, that is it, guys, for today. And don't have anything to say extra. Till next time, bye bye.